Well, hello, this is Rose Architecture Creations. How you doing? We are bringing to you today a Mexican cornbread casserole. Got my egg, scrambled it up. My milk, 2/3 cup milk. Put in 2 packages Jiffy cornbread mix, or make your own, whatever you have. Now, this meal is going to be off because I don't have all the ingredients. But I'm going to make do with what I have so we can still enjoy a nutritious, delicious dinner and lunches for the next day. Actually, this is going to be 3 meals for us because it's just hubby and I. This makes a lot. So I've got the milk, the Jiffy mix, and the egg. I'm going to stir that around. Oh, I got to add my sweet corn, cream corn, and get every last bit because I'm supposed to have 1 can of sweet corn, cream corn, and 1 can of whole corn. We don't have any corn, and we don't have any more frozen corn. It's all gone. So like I said, we're going to have to make do with what we have, which is 1 can. Mix that all up. Let's see. You're going to use a casserole dish. It didn't say what size. Oh yeah, 9 by 13 casserole dish, which is what I've got. I've already greased it. Don't forget, when you're mixing, go all the way down to the middle center so you can make sure that all the powder is mixed up with everything all together. I think that's good. Casserole dish, 9 by 13. You're going to only pour, let me put it this way. You're only going to put half of the mixture because it says here, transfer half the corn mixture to a greased 9 by 13 dish. Okay, ooh, I think it's heavy. So let's just do about half of this. Smooth it out a little bit here. Try to get it as far as it goes. And it will spread as it cooks. Okay. Next, we're going to, while that was doing, I went ahead and ground up some browned and drained, some ground beef. It asked for 1 pound of ground beef, but I got 2 pounds. I did 2 pounds because I was off on the other stuff. So we're good to go there. Just where you can add kind of, when you're cooking it yourself, you get to tweak it how you like it, or your family likes it. Okay, so I the skillet, and it's ready. You're going to tweak. I added 1 pound of ground beef, mine's 2. Some taco seasoning, cook it and drain it. Cook your ground beef, drain it, and then add the ground beef back to your skillet. Add the taco seasoning packet. Follow the package exactly like it says, or whatever it is that you're having. I do my own homemade taco seasoning, and then add a little bit of water because you want some moisture in there as it's cooking and simmering, and you want it to simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then you're going to add a can of RoTel. We don't have RoTel, but we do have diced onions, and I added garlic, fresh garlic that I preserved myself. We're going to add this mixture to the top because it says next, after you do that, you cook your ground beef, cook a skillet, stir in the RoTel, drop it down with the cheddar cheese, and then add to the remaining corn mixture. So we're going to add all of this, liquid and everything, add it all in. This thing is just awful heavy, and my wrists are crying. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, that's good enough. All the juices, everything went out. Now we're going to spread all this around. And you see how I've made enough to fill? Spread it all the way around your pan. Because remember, this is a casserole. And hubby was gracious enough to ground me some cheese. So let me get my ground cheese. Sprinkle your cheese on top. Okay, so you stir in the RoTel tomatoes, transfer the ground beef mixture to the baking dish, top the ground beef with half of the cheddar cheese, which is about 1/4 cup. Of course, because I'm off on some other stuff, I'm going to add a little extra. Plus, this is a part where you get to make what you want because we love cheese here. So we're going to have as much cheesiness as possible. I don't want to use too much, but I do want to have enough to make sure it goes all the way around so every bite gets a piece of cheese. Okay, I think we're good to go on that one. Now we're going to top it off with the rest of the mixture. And then we're going to bake it at the remaining corn mixture. Top the casserole with more cheddar cheese and place it in the oven to bake it for 35-40 minutes. I'm going to get my... That one's dirty. Let's get another one. Now I'm going to pour the rest of this. Oops. Yep, you're in. You can see. Let's pour the rest of this in here. Get my little spatula so I can get all that goodiness in there out of the bowl. There we go. Pretty much lick clean with the spatula. Now let's smooth it out. And it's going to rise a little bit because of the cornmeal from the cornbread mixture. So we're good to go. It doesn't all have to be totally covered unless you want to. Okay. Good enough for me. Clean hands. We're good to go with this. Wash my hands. Add a little bit more cheese on top. I'm going to put this in the oven, and it says don't cover it. It didn't say to cover it, so it's going to be uncovered. And we're going to bake it in the oven. My oven's already ready. 350 degrees for 35-40 minutes. We'll bring you back when we do the taste test. Okay, let's do the taste test. I let it sit for 5 minutes. And let me show you up close. See that? Look at the side, the back, bottom. Let's dig in. Get a plate for me, get a plate for hubby. Let me get you close up. Look at that. Yum, yum, yum. Now let's do the taste test, which is the most important part. Some mixture, some cornbread, corn. Mighty, mighty hot. Cornbread's cooked all the way through. You can taste the taco seasoning, the RoTel tomatoes, cornbread, and you can definitely for sure taste the cream corn. Hot, hot, hot. This is for sure a 2 thumbs up, and this would be in our regular routine of dinners. I don't think I would freeze this. I would just make as I need it or I want it. For the simple fact, a lot of these casseroles that have bread or cake like this stuff, cornbread, tortillas, other than enchiladas, but lately the enchiladas, for the last 7 months, when I freeze them, every single time, and I've done 3 different sauces, I've made my own sauce, it doesn't make a bit of difference. I've done 2 different types of corn tortillas, which our store only sells 2. There's always excess water, so I'm going to stay away from making freezer meals that include like a tortilla bread texture, like anything with cornbread, anything with tortillas. I'm just going to make it as I need it, prep it the night before or the day of, and then cook it that day, and then that's it. No more freezer meals for that, but I still will be doing my marinated freezer meals because those are delicious. And they are a good time saver. So anyway, this is my take on Mexican cornbread. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Take care. Bye-bye.